Hey guys, it's Billy Blanks here. I have a great and amazing show for you today on Celebrity Swag. Over the holidays, I had the opportunity to hang out with Hall of Fame football legend Andre Reed and some of his celebrity and Hall of Fame friends. You will hear from these guys on how they motivate and inspire themselves and continue their healthy lifestyle even after their playing days are over. It's really a great show. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Billy Blanks, the Typo Creator. I'm here with Celebrity Sweat. Guys, we're gonna see if we can find the NFL Hall of Famers and see what they do on their spare time. I gotta sneak around. You guys come along with me and see if we can find them.
Billy will never find us in here?
No, he won't. Not this room. This isn't the type of crowd he's looking for, or the type of atmosphere he's looking for.
No.
Maybe, but you know, we blend in with stuff, so he ain't gonna see us.
He's not gonna see us in here.
He's not gonna see us.
So what do NFL Hall of Famers do with their time off?
Anything we want to do. Right now, it's all about giving back to kids. I know I'm involved in a lot of good stuff with kids. And what I did in my 4 quarters of life is over. I'm in my 5th quarter right now, and that's the most important thing to me.
Yeah, that's the great thing about this time in your life. You kind of reached your pinnacle of what you wanted to do in your profession. You reached the top. You know, Andre and I are both in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You can't get any higher than that in your profession. So now it's what do you want to do with the rest of your life? And we've both kind of devoted ourselves to giving back to our foundations. You know, Andre with his Literacy Foundation, with the Andre Reed Foundation, and then mine's with the Crescent Moon Foundation. So we're able to make our own schedules, which is great, and do the things that we want to do that are fun and exciting, but also things that have meaning to them as well.
Andre, you want to tell us about your foundation?
My foundation's been going on for about 6 years now, and it's all about kids and the literacy program and teaching kids how important reading is. And it's, you know what we do for a living. If we couldn't read, it would be difficult. If I couldn't read the playbook and know where I was going, if he couldn't read the playbook and know where he was passing, you definitely, if you couldn't
Gotta know how to read.
the script,
Yeah.
you will know where you're going. So it's an important thing that we're trying to teach kids, that every time they pick up a book and they read, not only do they get knowledge, but they get power, and their vocabulary just goes out of the roof. And that's really what our program is about, and confidence in themselves. You know, you can't do it alone either. You need a lot of good people behind you to get it done and have the same belief you do. And in order for that to happen, we gotta all be on the same page, just like what we did for a living. And I'm sure as an actor, you know, when you step on a set, you got to have everybody in the right position for you to be your best. So,
Everybody got to be on the same page.
yeah, so that's, you know, as an athlete, that's what we do too, and we take it to the next phase of life. And I'm sure with the Crescent Moon, with the Andre Reed Foundation, what we're doing, we are like 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, we got to win this game, and we're straight out, man. That's how we do it.
Everybody stick to the script.
That's right.
Cool. We all had role models growing up. Who was your role model?
I think my biggest role model was my mother. I was raised by a single family mom. My dad passed when I was 7 years old. She raised myself and 6 sisters, and kind of provided for me and gave me the opportunity to play sports by going back to school and becoming a private duty nurse and being able to make our family survive. And she sacrificed to make sure I could play the different sports, the money that it took to register for those sports or to buy the equipment and all that. So I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for her leadership and the way I looked at her as my hero growing up.
Damn, that's cool.
What about your role model? Who was your role model when you grew up?
His mom was my role model.
I'm on TV, so I really.
Were you wearing that coat
follow-
when you caught it?
Yeah, this is my smoking jacket. But anyway, it's good to see you guys here in San Diego. I saw Billy. He's out at the pool. You want me to run and get him?
Yeah, go.
All right, I'll go see if I can find him again.
We gotta talk to him about
Yeah, he had kind of a crowd around him. I'll go check him out. Hey, good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
What happened to you last night, man?
Last night I was trying to find you guys, man. Been knocking on doors, running around.
I went to sleep, man. I had to get my rest. Got up and had a little breakfast. What'd you do, Wes?
So, what I did is got up, worked out a little bit, but my main goal was to get out and see you guys. Ask you guys some questions. This show is all about inspiring people to get up off the couch. What do you do for when you get up before you get ready to do your acting? What do you do?
I get up, I'll probably hit the jacuzzi, I'll stretch it out a little bit, and then sing in the shower, sing in the car, get my voice ready, and just go about the day.
That's good. So also too, inspiring things. What do you do before you go to perform?
I'll watch something that inspires me, something that makes me feel like acting, something that makes me want to be good, or listen to some music that I love that makes me want to get up for the day and make it happen.
Now, if you wanted to inspire your day, give me one superhero you would say your favorite superhero.
My favorite superhero? Probably Superman. And what he could do it all. He could fly. He was strong. He was fast. He could do it all. And I'd like to be able to do it all like that.
Hey guys, so you hear what he said? Superman is the one who inspires him, gets him up. Everything he does, music motivates him to do what he needs to do so he can be the best he can be. That's how he prepares himself. I was trying to find you guys all last night. What happened? Where'd you guys go?
The funny thing about that is we were looking for you.
You were looking for me? What are you talking about? You looking for me? I knocked on all kinds of doors and nobody answered.
Well, because we knew you were knocking on the door, so that's why we didn't even answer.
See, guys, this is what happens when you're out here with the NFL football players. These guys got a lot to do here today, so I got to catch up with them and see what I can get out of them.
Hey, man, we quick and fast. We're on our feet.
I know you are.
At least I think I
know.
am sometimes.
Well, show them golden shoes you got on. That's why he wear the gold, guy. That's why he wear the gold. They're out here getting ready to play this game, so I got to chase him down and catch him. Come on with me. What do you do every morning before you get ready to do anything?
Look, I mean, I have to get up early, right? I got kids who got to be at school at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. But, my whole thing, man, is trying to find some kind of way I can go do something, whether it's hot yoga or, Orange Theory or whatever we're doing. My wife signed us up for Orange Theory about a year ago.
That's a hard workout, man.
Well, you tell me. But I love it, I mean,
yeah.
Right now I can still run, I don't have any problems running. I've been having a couple of problems with my shoulders, so I can't do some of that lifting. But, it is what it is, man. Until I can't, I'm going to, keep trying to do it.
Well, that's a blessing. Can you say something very inspiring to people? Because this show is all about inspiring people and getting people up off the couch to do what they don't want to do. Can you give them a couple words of encouragement?
Well, look, all I can tell you is the life I live, I mean? And for me, there's nothing like getting up and moving and just feeling better about yourself, I mean, I think the fact that you can get up and do it something, whether you go walking, whether you just get up and do, some squats with your legs or whatever you may do, jump down on the floor, do some push-ups on your knees or whatever it may be, whatever it is, you feel better about yourself. And, you do one day, do two the next day, try and do three the next day, And I think just by doing that, just makes you feel better mentally. It makes you feel better. Forget your physical body, but mentally, when you feel better, everything else is going to feel better.
How do you prepare yourself when you're playing football? How do you prepare yourself to do whatever you need to do before you did anything?
Okay, well, I would say throughout anything, it's a mindset. For anybody. Obviously, for you, being in shape like you are, it's a mindset of being able to just tell yourself every day that I got to get up and get something done, mostly physical more than mental. But just getting out there and just telling yourself that you have to do something and going out and do it. That's just basically the spirit.
Guy, you hear what he just said? He said, telling yourself. A lot of people don't do that in the morning. You really got to tell yourself to do what you need to do to help yourself be the best you can be. So now he's out here on the golf course. Let's see what he's going to do later on.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Where do I go, man? Where do I go to find these players?
Just jump in a golf cart, maybe put your thumb out, something. Someone will pick you up. Don't worry about it.
But I gotta sneak
You got
up
a
on
good face.
I gotta sneak up on these guys. What do I do, man? How do I get to?
Yeah, get the little pink golf cart over there, and then sneak up behind them, and then just yell "shake!" And it always works. It works every time.
No, I'm gonna sneak up and say, "Run!"
Run.
You're not swinging today, Andre?
Nah, man, I'm just going around looking funny.
Funny, maybe socialize a little bit.
Yeah, man, that's what. Hey, I'm the hostess with the mostest.
There you go.
There you go. Do more than that.
I like that light necklace.
So let me tell you, when I was inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2014, I said something in my speech about the Boys and Girls Club and what it meant to me. This guy here picks up on it. He's the big VP there, alumni, celebrities, Denzel, all of he knows all that. And I got a call from him. He said, "Hey, you were in the clubs?" I said, "Yeah, I was in the clubs for 10 years, from 6 to 16 years old." He says, "Well, we want to induct you into our Hall of Fame, our Alumni Hall of Fame." I said, "Okay." Awesome. And I've been doing this and I've been to 30 states with my program with Boys and Girls Club kids.
The greatest line he said, the greatest line he said to me ever was, I played football and our goal was to get to the fourth quarter. And when I retired, I had enough fourth quarters. But because of Boys and Girls Club, we gave them a fifth quarter. And now Andre's going around the country helping kids read, giving them lifetime experiences on football fields, professional games, on the field, meeting players. And he's giving kids life-changing experiences. All right. And we've given him a fifth quarter to do great things.
Exactly.
Hey guys, I'm here with one of the greatest football players in the business, Mr. Ronnie Lott. Sir, we want to ask you a couple questions about inspiring people. What's the first thing you used to do when you get up to do anything?
I look at my finger and I go, what? No, but to inspire people, man, you gotta remember that inspiration is around the idea of trying to do the best you can do. And I think everybody has whatever that moment is in their life where they can say, you know what, I did the best that I could do. And to me, then you got to find that every day. And you got to challenge yourself to kind of see where that comes from. And usually it comes from a feeling, and it comes from your soul, it comes from your heart, it comes from all the things that you learn about trying to be your best.
Since you I know you travel and you go all over the place, but you're not playing football anymore. What do you do now, to keep yourself inspired to look the way you look and
I'm gonna tell you
keep moving the way you move?
And you got to keep moving, but more importantly, man, you got to keep this thing going. And when you think about your mind, the fascinating thing is that, as one of my buddies told me, he goes, "Man, I'm gonna live to 130." I said, "What?" Because he said, in my mind, that's what I'm gonna do. And my point is that that's how powerful the mind is. And so you can have strength every day. And I think what I try to do is I always try to find ways not only to physically stretch myself, but mentally stretch myself. And that's a hard thing. And the reason it's hard is because that means that you want to be curious about the smartest guy in the world, and you want to be curious about the dumbest guy in the world. And the reason why, both of them have great perspectives on life. And by the way, if you can learn from the smartest and the dumbest,
then you get in both sides.
Right. And knowing what I know, both of them got a lesson to teach you. And they're going to teach you about something that could help you.
See, guys, this is what we talk about. See, this is how you inspire people. Keep an open mind, be able to receive, open up your heart so you can receive to get the things that God wants you to have. So thank you, Mr. Lott.
Hey,
really appreciate it.
I like that, man. God.
That's right.
All day.
All day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, said play that funky music, white boy. Yeah, what's up, y'all? This is Billy Blanks traveling down here with Celebrity Sweat. We traveling over here trying to see where these football players are. They always taking off and they're hiding. They're trying to hide from me. Trying to get that interview with them. But I'm gonna get it. They think they're getting away? No, not from Billy Blanks. We're gonna get them. I got some of them today, but I'm gonna get some more. What do you do to keep yourself in good shape?
That's a great question, man. I just try to maintain some level of
Look.
working on my picture, man. You know, doing all my stuff.
It's NFL Network, bro.
So,
I mean, you know.
yeah, this dude right here. But no, to me, it's really just trying to do something, right? I always tell somebody, just do something. Pick a plan, no matter what plan it is, and stick to the plan. Commit yourself to it. Get a visual of what you want to, look like. What's your goals? And it don't have to be anything that's super rigorous, right? It ain't got to be an hour a day. It could be 25 minutes a day, but do something. And I just try to maintain some level of activity. That's it. For me, I'm 47 years old. I retired 20 years ago. People always say, man, you look like you can play, tomorrow.
Right now,
like,
right.
Well, that didn't happen by accident. I'm not trying to be cocky, but
No, you already said
Yeah.
it didn't happen by accident. That, to me, I think the people need to know that, right?
that was an accident now. And I go through the same struggles everybody go through. I don't feel like doing a lot of things. Man, it's hard.
Right, you're
I mean,
right.
It's
You're
almost
right.
impossible to maintain a certain level of fitness. But if you love it, or if your desire is to feel a certain way, you got to go through a grind to get there. And my thing is to encourage people, man, start off small, but just do something active. Get up, do 10 minutes a day. Do small bites. Don't try to consume everything in one time.
Right.
The results ain't gonna come tomorrow either. You can't lift weights today and think tomorrow you're gonna look like Billy over here. It ain't gonna happen.
No, it took me long. I'm 64,
See,
man.
He's defying the odds.
Yeah.
See,
well,
you are what defiance all about, brother.
Well, thank you. Just 64, and I'm still.
Man, I wish I look half as good as that.
Well, you
That's
look
it.
great, man. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Then we can do a press. Ready to go. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and press it out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, baby, you're doing good. Good 10 more. Good job, y'all. Way to work it. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Michael the Playmaker Irvin, 3-time Super Bowl champion with the Dallas Cowboys, and I am an NFL Hall of Famer. You're watching Celebrity Sweat. Let me tell you something. Forget all these gimmicks and games. You want to get in your best shape, you got to get out and sweat too.
Well, today we're in the gym with the legend himself. Michael, we're so happy to have you here. And tell me, the game of football, how has it changed in the last couple of years?
Well, they're changing the game in ways to try to make it safer. And that's great because, my son's playing. I want the game to be safer for all the kids and everything. I always say, because in my day, they tried to separate you from the football. But now they're waiting on you to catch the football and then make sure that they try to tackle you, which is really a good thing. I love the game of football. It's the greatest game in the world because it brings people together. Baseball, basketball, golf, you got individual moments within those sports. And football, there's no such thing as an individual moment. I can't accomplish anything without the help of others.
Well, we're in the gym with legend Michael and his trainer, Tony. And what's it like to train this guy?
Well, all his life and all my life, we've worked together. And he's been an overachiever, continually want to work and get better and better. And you got a Hall of Famer in him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm looking at this guy right now, and I don't know if he's 23 or 33 or just 3 because he looks young and strong. You've obviously you get all the credit. Don't listen to this guy. You get all the credit. He's amazing. All right, well, we're going to have a Celebrity Sweat exclusive. Tony, you're going to put him through a dumbbell program here that our viewers can follow. Can you tell us about it?
Sure, it's a cardio dumbbell program that I designed. Michael will start out, he would do 14 curls, parallel curls. He's working the bicep as he's going now. Continue to go, nice, slow movements. Now we'll go into what we call our upright rows to work the shoulders. He will get 12 upright rows. "12 reps of those. Now we'll go.
Veins popping out. Looks like there's still something.
That's that determination. Now we're going to what we call our bent over rolls. So now we want to work our back. So Mike is going to bend over, keep an arch in his lower back here. Make sure his back more parallel with the floor because we want to concentrate more on the back area. And he will go 12 reps. See, he's concentrating on it. Concentrating on keeping that arch in the lower back because you don't want to start putting a strain on that lower back. 10 reps into this as he explode up. And as you can see, I told you here on Celebrity Sweat, we're gonna make him sweat with this program. And he is sweating. That's not water that we put on him. That's a true sweat, guys.
That was hard. That was hard. And it gets your heart rate going now and gets the blood pumping to all areas of your body. It's a great workout.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to number one, Celebrity Sweat, and all the vendors that have came out to support the Andre Reed Foundation, the Read with Reed 83 program. It means a lot to me that people just come out of nowhere and know your cause and know how important it is to you. And all the people here know that it's important to them too. So, and I play a lot of golf tournaments, but everybody has their own cause and they do their own thing, but they know how important and what it means to you in your heart. And it's about the kids. They're our future, and that's like a cliche, but it really is true. So we just want to encourage the kids and do what's right and give them hope that they can be anything they want to be. They can come to a golf tournament, wear an ugly sweater, and have some fun and do all that kind of stuff. So that's really what it's about. But Celebrity Sweat, yes, sir.
Well, Celebrity Sweat, I want to thank you for letting us come out here, man. Do what we do.
We go back like DJs and PJs, man. I mean, Super Bowls and all kinds of different events. You guys do a great job of what you do, and you know, your awareness is about fitness and all that kind of stuff,
right?
And getting everybody fit. That's what it's about.
So, and you know, it's so awesome that you're inspired to help kids. You know why?
Yeah, dude, let me tell you. As a little kid, if you would have asked me, would I be standing at a golf course and people would show up for an event that I am a part of, I would have been like, there's no way that's going to happen. But you know, God shines light on you for a reason, and you take that light and you spread it all around, and that's what I'm trying to do.
You see, guys, that's not what he's trying to do. That's what he's doing. His goal is to reach out and touch and save lives, and that's what it's all about with Celebrity Sweat. Our goal is to reach out and touch and save lives. We inspire people to do what they wouldn't do themselves, but give them a little help with people like him. So thank you, Andre, for giving us the opportunity to come.
Thank you, no doubt about it.
You guys be blessed, and we'll see y'all later on.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Like this, jam. Ready? Work it. Good job, man.